Hey, what's up carnivores? Zach here with American Smoke, and today we're going to touch on a very important subject. We're talking about grease fires inside your chamber. And so I don't care if you've got a Pit Boss or a Traeger or Rec Tech or whatever you've got. This is important. You need to pay attention because it's going to happen, and if you don't handle it right, you can get hurt or you can cause a much bigger problem, a chamber fire or a house fire if it's sitting close, because this thing can get out of control if you don't know how to do it. And it's not so much of a can it happen, it's pretty much a when is it going to happen. When, it's going to happen sometime, because everybody gets lazy from time to time, or fat makes its way somewhere that it's not supposed to in your chamber and you don't know it, and blah blah blah. So let's get into that right now. I keep mine decently clean, and I'm just put out a video, or about to put out a video, about how to keep it clean to avoid grease fires and make that easier. So make sure, check that out. I'll probably try to leave a link below, or let that be my video at the end of this video, so you can check that out and kind of listen to what I had to say about that. But let's talk about the grease fire situation. I had one the other day, and I've had two other ones in previous cooks. And what you want to do, if you catch it early, like if you're sitting there and you're burning clear blue, light gray to clear blue to clear smoke, that's what you're used to, and that's great. The first thing that you're gonna see is you're gonna see black smoke start to come out of your smokestack. And if you've been out here with it and you're just hanging out, talking to somebody or whatever you do when you smoke, and all of a sudden you notice that, that means something is burning that's not supposed to be burning. That means that pellets are not what is creating that smoke. You have got a grease fire going on. So if you catch it early, and proceed with caution here. Remember, Zach's not telling you to do this. What I'm saying is if your judgment tells you that it's okay, and you know that it just started, crack that door open real slowly, open it up slowly, and my recommendation is probably to get your food out. But if you come up on, and this is the situation I had the other day, if you come up on your cook chamber and you see that the smoke is blowing black, and you look the side of your pit and you see that it says that the internal temperature inside the chamber is like 400 plus or something like that, when you know you're cooking at 250, 225, that means that fire's been going a little while and it's hot in there, right? And if you've ever seen the movie BACKDRAFT, you know you don't open the door. You don't open the door, because what you've got is a superheated chamber in there, fire rolling, and you open it up and feed it oxygen. Pit Boss's recommendation at that time is to unplug the unit. Then you want to wrap a towel around, and you're trying to suffocate the fire. And it still takes some time because it's a chemical fire. It takes a little time because that greasy stuff is going to burn. And actually one time I actually let the grease just burn. I unplugged it and I just let it burn, and that got rid of a lot of it in there. And then I just had to take a rag and clean my racks and everything to get some of that nasty residue off of there. It did eliminate a lot of the grease that was in there. You can choose to do what you want to do. That probably wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, but it worked. And when I figured that it had been burning for long enough, I wrapped it up and let it suffocate out, and everything was fine. But if you have a grease fire and you don't check those little key points, how long has it been burning, how hot is it in there, and you sling that door open, you're liable to have a huge flare up and somebody might be injured. So you want to be real careful about doing that. And usually the best course of action is just going to be to unplug it and wrap it up. I know that's going to be tough if you've got a rack of ribs or a big expensive brisket or something in there, but safety is always more important than money. And so remember, unplug your smoker, wrap the stack up in a towel, suffocate it. Once it's out, you can open it up, do what you need to do, prep, get it back going again. Hopefully you can save your protein from ruin. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you were wondering what to do during a grease fire, that's pretty much it. If you've got any more recommendations of ways to handle a grease fire, little tips and tricks that you've learned along the way, make sure to talk to me down below in the comments. If you haven't already, smash the like button for me. Consider becoming a subscriber to my channel. I'm always putting out content, food related, Pit Boss, smoker related. And I'd love to have you. If you do decide to become a subscriber, make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you know every time I put out fresh content. Thank y'all so much for watching today, and I'll see y'all in the next video.